This is Michael with DrawingTeachers.com. In this lesson we're going to learn how to draw a simple rose. Start by making a small sort of a hook-shaped little shape here, and then hooking another one and just keep repeating these shapes around. These are the petals of our rose. Now what we'll do is we will create the main part of the flower, side of the flower, and we're going to add other curves around here to be the petals that are starting to lay open. Alright, and now let's back out a little more, create the stem, and in here we'll create the leaves underneath the flower. And we'll put some thorns on the stem, and if you'd like, you can do a cluster of leaves here. And there we have a sketch of a rose. So let's go ahead and ink this in. As you're completing these petals, this top edge of the petals, just kind of imagine how they're connecting down in there, and we will start coloring some darker areas in there. Well, this rose is stylized. It's not entirely accurate, but it captures the great feeling of a beautiful rose. Alright, I'm going to start to color this in just with a soft pink. Well, I should clean up my eraser first. I'm going to use the kneaded eraser. See if that will pick up most of the pencil. and it's doing a pretty good job. I do recommend that you sketch lightly so it's easy to erase. I'm using a very soft 6B pencil, which shows up darker on the video, but typically I would use something harder, just like your standard HB pencil, your number 2 pencil that you get as part of your school supplies. Brush that off with a paintbrush. Alright, let's come in here and color this in. This is just my base color, so as I'm painting this, I'm not going to be overly concerned with getting every little piece. These little white highlights that remain actually will probably be useful. And come in with a little deeper pink now. Start to shade underneath these petals in what would be the darker areas. Alright, now I've got another pink. It's a lighter pink. I'm going to come in and fill in some of those gaps. Some of that white I left earlier. I found that the white was a little too harsh for the highlight, so I do want to go ahead and fill it in. And now for my darkest, deepest sort of purpley red that I have. Come in and darken some of these areas yet. I'm trying to get under what would be the edge of a petal. Alright, and now let's do the leaves. We'll use 2 different greens. First we'll hit it with bright green. And then we'll come back with the dark green to give it some shape and shadow. And this is sort of creating the veins in the leaves. And then let's outline this whole creation in light blue. And there we have our completed drawing. Quick drawing of a rose. Makes a great decoration for a card, a Mother's Day card, a Valentine's card, and especially if you draw it fairly small, And I hope you enjoy this lesson of drawing a rose. If you'd like to see more lessons like this, please stop by drawingteachers.com. We'd always love to get your comments on this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like to get alerts on more videos that we upload. We've got a lot of great artists on the site. Some of them are former Disney animators, some of them are graphic artists, and it's people of all talents and backgrounds.